Good afternoon to all of you. So, welcome to the dignitaries who are here in front of me and my colleagues and my partners. So, good afternoon, the ladies and gentlemen. I think the topics what we have identified for this summit today, both those things are Industry 4.0 and Productivity 4.0. Both are relevant at this point for all of us. And look at it, what happened, just if you look back, 15, 20 years back, did anyone thought that we will move where we are today in terms of the advancements in the technologies? Just look for some example of internet. So internet has come in probably usage around 1990s. So I still remember when I go to office at that time, I used to get memos on my table which comes to my customers. I had to look into those things, reply back, give it to somebody who will type it and send it back to the customers. Those were the days in 1990s around that. But look at today. So wherever you are on the globe, the smartphones are there, and it won't let you sleep even in the night, because that's where today we are all well connected across the globe at any point of time. So that's where the speed, which has helped all of us to perform better and effectively meet the customer requirements. All these things predominantly because of what the consumer and what the customer wants. The customer wants today everything at their fingertips. So they have the data. They can log in and they can get any data today at their fingertips. So the expectations have gone up. Look at some of the things what happened in the recent past. Probably 2 years back, if I still recollect, the CEO of Amazon has said that we are going to use drones for the delivery of the packages to our customers. But today, it is a reality, so which has been just proved a few weeks back. They have used the drones to deliver the product at the customers' houses. They have done that literally in a span of 8 to 10 kilometers range. So they have done that today. They have used the drones to deliver packages of 5 lb weights. If you order anything today, within 30 minutes, the guaranteed commitment from Amazon that if the stores are available within that region, they can deliver it by using the drones. They come and drop the boxes in front of your house. That's where the technology is there. That's where we are all moving towards that. That's where the customer expects. The customer demands are like that. Not that they want to go to the shop and get the groceries and things. So their expectations are changing. So according to the customer expectations, we all have to make sure that understand where do we invest in the next decade. So one thing which Internet of the Things and M2M, the mission-to-mission connections or big data analytics, these are all which were there in the past, but we'll be seeing a lot more of those things in the next 1 decade. Particularly on the digital technology, the transformation which is happening, the industry is going to see probably $4 trillion. The addressable market for all of us globally is $4 trillion in the next 1 decade. So that's where the opportunity in front of each one of us. And we need to see where to invest and in the next few years in terms of the additional expenditure from our kitty which goes. Predominantly, there are a lot of analyst report which says 80% of the additional expenditure which we will be doing it for the next 1 decade will be towards these digital technologies. That's where the investment goes in. So we need to be ready as an organizations who are in the engineering industries. So the investment is predominantly is on the manpower, which is the talent. The talent is very, very critical to meet the new expectations which are around it. So one is on the talent and other one is the research and development areas. And a few years back, additive manufacturing is another classic example, which is nothing but a 3D printing. So the additive manufacturing technology is the one which even now the industry feels is going to swipe the market in terms of the manufacturing. And today there are a lot of companies who uses additive manufacturing for doing a prototype development and also for a final manufacturing of the components. There are a lot of additive manufacturing components which are today flying on an aircraft, and there are also additive manufacturing which are available right now on a lot of transportation side of the business and are also on the consumer. And if you name any industry, you see the adaptation of these new technologies which are going to happen. So we at Cyient also invest a lot more in those new areas. So we also have a lot of collaboration with the universities in India and abroad, particularly on the additive manufacturing and also on the IoT side of the business there. And I'm very glad that to be part of this thing, and we as the sponsors of this event, we thought these two are very, very crucial, the productivity and the industry 4.0, where a lot of the industries in Germany has already moved to from industry 3.0 to 4.0, and that's where the majority and all other industries are moving towards that. And it's very, very critical to ensure that even in the manufacturing, the digital manufacturing, which people call it today, is very crucial to reduce the product life cycle time and also to ensure that to bring the product on time into the market. So the digital manufacturing is the one thing which is going to drive it. It also reduces a lot of our costs, our investments, and it gives enough time for us to enter into the market well ahead of the competition. That's where the people are investing in terms of the digital manufacturing. Okay, so I once again thanks for the organizers for making this event here and having some of you team which is here today who will be giving your inputs and thoughts of how we are going to work towards. And it also is very, very important for any of these new technologies. Bringing a collaboration is the key for the success. The ecosystem is very, very important. And I'm glad that there is the representations from the government, from the academic institutions, and from the industry, and also from the service organizations like us. And these are the events which brings the cohesion between each one of us and work towards the final achievement what the industry is looking forward. Thank you once again for giving this opportunity and for you all being here today in this participation of the Industrial Summit. Thank you and all the best.